6 British Columbian players were picked in the first ever professional women's baseball league draft. The PWBL's debut season begins next August with 4 teams: Los Angeles, San Francisco, Boston, and New York. And our next guest is one of the British Columbian ball players that got drafted. Vancouver's Juliette Kladko was drafted 68th overall by WPBL Los Angeles. Juliette, hi there. Good afternoon to you.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So congratulations on being drafted. Just how did that unfold for you? How did it feel?
It was really amazing. I was on FaceTime with some of my friends, talking to my family, received a lot of nice text messages, and it was just a really surreal experience to be able to be drafted into the inaugural season of the WPBL.
Well, there you go. And some of your teammates on the provincial team, Team BC roster, also got drafted into the league. So, what kind of conversations have been going on since that moment? Are you texting back and forth? Are you chatting?
Yeah, we're chatting a lot. I think we're just all super excited for the next steps. I'm actually on a team with a couple of my Team BC teammates, and we're just super excited to be part of such an amazing experience.
Okay, so come on, tell me what some of the messages have been like.
Well, we're talking about what team is going to beat what team. And I've also just received a lot of messages from kids that I coach and parents as well, just talking about how inspirational it is to see myself and some other coaches get drafted. And so I think that's really been the coolest part about it.
Yeah, this is historic. You're a pioneer. This is amazing. But it's interesting to see that the first season, that the teams are not going to actually play in their home cities. So all the games are going to be in Springfield, Illinois. What do you think of that?
I think it's a good start for the first season, just to have all the teams in one place, reduce travel costs, and have everybody together. So while I'd like to be in my home city of LA, I'm happy to be in Illinois, and we have a stadium all to ourselves there. So that's really cool.
Okay. Now, what is it going to mean for you getting to represent a city with such a storied baseball history like Los Angeles? You know, LA Dodgers are the current World Series champs after all.
Yeah, Los Angeles has a really rich history of baseball. I have family in California. It's a very progressive and diverse city, and I'm excited to represent there.
I see. Were you watching when we're talking about World Series, were you front row in that one?
I was, and I was cheering for the Blue Jays.
Okay, I know. Wasn't that just heartbreaking? It was just heartbreaking. Okay, it's been so interesting for me, for this program. We've been talking to so many amazingly talented young female athletes. We've got a professional hockey league now for women. We've got professional soccer league for women. What does a league like the Baseball League mean for the future of women's baseball?
I think it means that there's a place for girls and women in this sport of baseball. Traditionally, boys and men were seen as the ones playing baseball, and girls and women were supposed to play softball. But girls do play baseball. They want to play baseball. They coach it. They're involved in the game. And the WPBL is changing that narrative. And recognizing that, yes, girls want to play baseball, and we do play, and we want more opportunities, and they're providing that for us. So I'm just really thankful, along with most of my teammates, to be able to participate in something like this.
Oh, well, it really is cool. But again, with Vancouver Rise, with the Vancouver Golden Eyes, I mean, how does it feel seeing women's sport get all this attention right now?
I mean, everyone watches women's sports. I have that T-shirt. It's just long overdue. I've been an athlete my whole life. I'm friends with female athletes, and we work hard. We want the recognition, and it's very motivating to see all the conversations that are coming up about hockey, WNBA, now the WPBL. And it just makes me excited about the future.
Well, again, and you also coach baseball with Team BC.
Mhm.
But do you notice any changes, any differences with the girl players when they play with other girls versus being in a league with boys?
I do, and I coach girls as young as 5 years old to 16 years old, and they are just themselves when they play with girls. I find that they tend to be a bit more reserved, self-conscious playing with boys, and I was like that as well. And with girls, they can just be their silly selves. They have fun. They have a lot of fun, and that's what sports should be like. You should be playing with the gender you identify with. Um, and so there's a lot of differences, and girls should be able to play with girls, and that's the goal of girls baseball.
Well, we're really excited for you and the other young women who have been drafted. It's really going to be exciting to see where this takes you, Juliette. Thank you, and all the best.
Thank you.
That's Juliette Kladko, a baseball player who was recently drafted by WPBL Los Angeles. The Women's Professional Baseball League begins their play next summer.